welcome to another video. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable, which is apparently a very funny game. It's like a story game, but it goes all types of ways. You don't really know what's happening. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the game. What does this say? End is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
We're employee number 247, okay.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on
Oh, 427, sorry.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Well, that sounds this sounds like Storm's job.
It's soul-rending. Stanley relished
This sounds
every
trash.
moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, he's happy. We're happy
And then
though.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Yo, Chris, you're up. Thank you so much for the
Something he would
follow.
never
Welcome in,
quite
Cats and J
forget.
Car. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to this for a
He had been
second.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his
Everyone's
years at the
gone.
company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Indeed.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his
We're about
wits
to spawn
and
in, I can
regained
tell.
his senses,
Yup.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I stepped out of my... What does that say? What does that bug say? I hate... I think it says Mondays. I'm assuming it says Mondays. I hate Mondays. You know, that's real, though. That's real. Do we have a voice message? Answer that. Where's all our workers, dude? Where's all our workers,
All of his
dude?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's right. That's right. Maybe
Stanley
we
went
didn't...
around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'm just trying to... shut up!
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's right. This computer just turned off as I looked at it. Why did that happen? What do these bugs say, bro? I like work. I just hate my boss. Okay. Where's the meeting room at? Why do the computers keep randomly turning off? Oh, I'm turning them off. I'm an idiot. Open that. Okay. Where is the meeting room, guys? What is that?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is not a meeting room? I'm not gonna enter the door on my left. Why would I listen to the narrator?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
I do.
to admire it.
That's right. That's right. It's exactly what I was thinking. I feel like one of these doors is gonna open, so I'm trying every single one. I don't care. I feel it. Oh. I made it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
PC, how are
It
you?
had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
That's a
Stanley
Coke can.
simply
You're getting
stood here,
sued.
Drinking it all in.
Drinking it? What? Okay. I'm just
But
gonna...
eager
oh.
to get back to business,
Hey!
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on my left. What happens if I just don't follow any of the instructions? That looks like a creepy room. Like, what if I go in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey! Okay. I just want to test limits. So where are we working? That is a bottomless pit. Warning, do not jump. Okay. Wait, guys, I'm stuck. Wait, no, I'm not even... Never mind, there's an open door right here. The story changes based on what you do. Yo! I feel like an ant right now. I feel so small. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Well, good thing my character is a multi-billionaire in this game.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am! Oh, I really don't like this, actually. No, I really wish I didn't do what I just...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why is it pitch black? Oh my god, I'm nervous. Wait, all of a sudden I'm nervous. Dude, why is it so dark?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I'm not gonna jump off this time.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
I can't, chat, on my OBS, it is so dark you can't see anything. Can you guys even see anything?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Someone?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Guys, can we turn on some lights?
Work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
This game's making me a little uncomfortable right now.
That's her, Stanley.
I'm scared. No, I'm actually terrified. I'm picking it up. Stop. Hello? Where am I?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I can't see anything.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the instructions this time and see what happens. Dude, I should have followed the game. Dude, it's so dark. I'm restarting. I can't? Dude, please, bro. Oh my god. Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay, chat, we're doing I'm not, dude, it was too dark, bro. Like I'm not playing the game like that, bro. I'm not playing the game like that. Wait, where am I?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm going to the left. This is different than last time. It spawned me in a different spot.
Yet there was not a single person.
Do not
here
alter
either.
without consulting whiteboard
Feeling
manager.
A wave of disbelief,
There's a whiteboard
Stanley
manager?
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworker. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure everyone is unique. You most of all. Wow, thank you. Next slide, please. Number of slides on this slide. Okay, what are we doing, bro? This looks like the back rooms. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet.
I did.
But there was nothing here.
There's
so
nothing
he
here.
turned around and got back on track.
Okay, I'll turn around now. Wait, what if there is something though? What if there is something though?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom
I get it.
closet.
Okay, I get it.
No
I get it. I get
Coming
it.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Chat. I just want to see. Nah. I'm good actually. Why Boss's office. Is this it? What is the... What in the world? Oh my god. Executive bathroom? I can't go in? Boss's office. Hello? Ooh. Ooh. This looks like a boss's office. Hello!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Steal his stuff.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I don't
What
know.
he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Extra secret.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly,
Oh my god,
by
it actually
simply
worked.
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
Guys?
by sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing.
What?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Nah, what's going on in our work chat? What's going on in here? There's a really creepy looking elevator. I'm not fucking with that. I'm pressing the button. No, it broke. GG, we're dead. No, GG, we're dead. It's gonna drop. Oh, we died.
Descending
Never
deeper
mind.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Dude, where are we?
Stanley
What
walked straight
mind
ahead through the large
control?
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, you cannot put a hallway that says escape and not expect me to go down that. I mean, we have to be, you know what I'm saying? You cannot expect me.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on
Yep.
it, the truth
We're
was
getting out.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Excuse me? Okay, no, I'm good though. No, I'm actually good then. I'm good then. I'll be going to the mind control facility, okay?
But of course, Stanley thought better
Yeah.
of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Too much to live for, exactly. I've got a bright future ahead of me. Speaking of bright future, we got a light bulb. I'm pressing it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Whoa.
secret did this place hold?
This is where
Stanley
people
thought
watch
to
Slay on
himself.
Keys on
Did
Twitch.
he have the strength to find out?
Okay, I'm going this way. Need it for my house. Okay, security cameras. Okay, I guess we're pressing that.
Now the monitors jumped to
Whoa.
life. Their true nature
Fired?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Whoa.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Whoa. Dude, what is going on? What's this do? Exit? What? Wait, oh, that shows who has been fired. Wait, what number are we? We're 427, I think. I pressed
This
it.
mind control facility, it was
Where's
too
427?
horrible to believe it couldn't
There
be
it is.
true.
We're good. We're not
Had
fired.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
What's that?
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay. I will take this.
No.
Surely nothing
He
bad will happen.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
Oh, dear.
spent his
Oh,
entire life
dear.
utterly blind to the world?
We made it to the big room.
Here was
The big boy
the
room.
heart of the operation.
Never mind, this is
Controls labeled
just
with
nothing.
emotions. Happy.
Mind
or
control
sad,
status
or
offline.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very
I'm pressing
place.
button.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
I'm pressing
in,
many buttons.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'm just pressing every button. I don't know if that... It just looks really pretty, so I'm pressing it. You know? Oh, wait, I can go down here? But it's offline. I like that button! I can't press any. Dude, if I could figure out how to turn that on, I'm betting if I would have gone down into here. Like, look, there's so many different things, bro. Hold on, bro. There's gotta be something I can do here. There's a door here. What about this? Dude, does nothing... Hold on. 1, 2... Hold on. There's something up... There's another button up here. No way they would put all these buttons in the game and it doesn't do something amazing. 4, 5. So you're telling me you put 5 buttons and they don't do a single thing. Like literally at all. They just don't do anything. Okay. How do I open this door then, bro? I want to open that. Gotta be a way somehow. Alright. I'll just go into facility power. I'll be boring. Don't close the doors behind me, please. Oh, maybe this is... I have to turn it on first. Oh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
We could do something very funny here and turn it on. We could do something very goofy funny. Chat, off or on? I think I low-key want to press on.
Oh, Stanley.
Run!
You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley. I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
What if I press off?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
Nuclear?
Eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
Guys?
Say, 2 minutes.
Guys!
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
There's a green door open!
Time to talk
Wait, I gotta do this first.
About me, where we're going, what all this means.
Guys, there's a door open.
I don't know where to start.
4? We gotta see what this does.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of silence.
I actually don't really care where my coworkers are, to be honest.
I'm in a good mood.
We can press that red button too.
I'll tell you exactly
Oh, we gotta press that red button.
I erased
There's so many things to do.
I turned off the machine. I set you free.
5.
Of course,
it didn't do anything.
Merely in this
Press
instance
it.
of the story. Sometimes when I tell
Incorrect.
it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
I don't know.
buttons
I don't know. I don't know.
endlessly
I don't know.
and then
I don't know.
dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This
Oh!
version of events has been
Wait,
rather
what?
amusing. Watching you try to
3?
make sense of it.
Nah, I can't do all that.
Away from you, it's quite
What?
I hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next
What?
round will be even better.
It just closed.
My goodness.
Oh my
only
God.
34
What about you?
seconds left.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
But
GG.
I'm enjoying this
I'm dead.
much. You know
I'm dead.
what?
I'm
To
dead.
hell
I'm
with
dead.
it.
I'm dead.
I'm going to put
I'm
some
dead.
extra time on the clock.
Oh, thank you.
Not. These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Why does it have a green? Why does it have a blue 3? I don't.
Is it that you have no
Oh,
idea
that's
where you're going or
that's
what you're
this.
supposed to be doing right now? Or
No,
did
it's
you
not.
just assume when you saw that timer that something
Dude,
in this
I don't know
room
where
was capable of
where
turning it
blue
on?
3 is. I've never even seen a blue 3 this
Running
entire
from button
time.
to button, screen to screen, clicking on every
Just
little
broke
thing
that?
in this room. These number
Just broke that?
buttons, no, these
Oh my
colored
God,
ones,
dude,
or
I'm
maybe
nervous.
This big red button or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. My God, why would you think
There's
that,
no
Stanley?
blue 3.
That this video game can be
It doesn't
beaten?
exist.
One solved?
I'm not even
Do you
kidding.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Please.
Stanley.
I don't want to die. I actually
You're
don't want to
in for
die.
quite a
Please.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're
No,
only still playing
I
instead
will
of
not
watching
die.
a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Those don't do anything.
To see you made
These don't, dude. Chat. Nothing does anything.
challenge. It's a tragedy. You
There's
wanted
no
to
blue
control
3.
This world, that's fine. But I'm going to
I don't know what to do.
destroy it first.
Any ideas?
so
Any ideas?
You can't.
Goodbye,
Take a
employee.
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Oh my God.
No ending here.
Oh my
Just
God.
you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately
Oh, but-
to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Please. I don't know what to do. Please.
Choice.
Oh my God.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
Chat,
to me. It's
just-
all
does
part
anyone
of the
know-
joke. And believe me,
Anyone know what I should-
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
We just got nuked. Chat, what was I supposed to do there?
What could it mean?
I literally
Stanley
pressed.
decided to go to
There
the
was
meeting
no
room.
blue
Perhaps
3.
he had
The red
simply
button
missed
did
a memo.
nothing, and the door closed. Like, and I pressed all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. What in the world was I supposed to do
Stanley
there?
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door. on
Okay,
his
I'll
left.
follow the rules. I can't see
But
a
Stanley
single
just
thing.
couldn't do it.
I'm
He
not
considered
kidding.
the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his
I
post
actually
during
can't-
work hours. He might be
Help.
fired for that.
I'm just sprinting.
And in such a
I'm so
competitive
scared.
economy, why had he taken that risk?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
All
terrified.
because he believed
Wait,
everyone
what?
had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
Am
out
I in a
of
loop?
existence in a single moment for no
I'm in a
reason
loop.
at all.
I'm in a loop.
None of
I'm in
it
a loop.
made
I'm
any
in a loop.
logical sense.
Oh my
And
God.
as I am okay.
Hello? Oh. I'm back.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
He's bugging out! He's bugging out!
And everything went black.
Hello?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella
What?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Is that Stanley?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
This is
I
the first
am
time
in
we've seen
control
people.
of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
True.
And by
Get to
extension,
work.
the rest of her life.
Barn, how you
She
doing?
had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
Yeah,
staring
remember,
down at the body.
No, I was
then she
playing as the
turned
woman.
around.
Dude, I'm so confused. I don't know who we're playing as. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
All of his
Tell me this like changes it again.
Stanley
Yes!
decided to
I'm
go to
so
the meeting room.
talented. Is there anything else we can do in here? Oh? Oh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. What does that say? That's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms. Okay, well, we could go in there that time. I don't know why, but we did. What about this room? Ooh. What? What is that painting? Business strategy. And it's just a gun held to a panda's head. Oh. Wait, we're unlocking new pathways. I'm in an elevator. I'm going up, I guess. Okay, kill it. Okay. I was in the elevator going up to the boss's room. Maybe to the penthouse. Just bought it with my money. Yeah. This is a long elevator ride. Yeah. Wait. I broke it? What? Dude, hold on. Now, give me a second here. What happens if I go down? What happens if I go down? Okay, so the elevator is legitimately useless. Sounds good. Alright, I'm going in here again.
Straight
Oh
ahead
yeah,
through the
this.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I think it will actually kill me if I run down that hallway. Hallway escape. Alright, here we go. We're escaping.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It's okay. We've chosen.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No, I am. Don't jump scare me. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, guys, it is literally just a bottomless pit. It is actually just a bottomless pit. Okay, do we go down or do we just turn back and do the other thing now that we know that it's just a bottomless pit? I say tally-ho. Whee! Imagine I live. I think I lived.
As the machine whirred into motion,
Hello?
and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh.
he reflected that his life had been a
We're
no
about to get
success.
crushed. Every time I change this.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know the real story.
Uh-oh.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
We can live this,
His
chat.
death was of no great loss.
Hold on.
Plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
There's gotta be
So
some
he
other thing I can do here.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief.
Gotta be something I can do here.
Farewell, Stanley.
The machine's gonna like break or something. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single
What do you mean? I'm
visceral
fine.
instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
I'm literally
killing
alive
him
and fine.
Instantly.
I'm fine. Oh. I told you. Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was
What?
going to accomplish?
What is going on?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Is this like... This is like a museum of the game. It's trolling me again, isn't it? Freedom ending. This was the first incarnation of the freedom ending. It's showing us all the endings. Okay, we need to get back to that one part where there was like a black hallway. Where was that? Okay, what happens when we go here? Does the game actually end or is it just restart?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh!
But listen to me.
What?
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's.
Push escape and press
Now,
quit.
your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it, please! I'm an innocent! Ah! Dude, was that an ending? I don't know if that was like an ending. You feel what I'm saying? Or I want to try one more time. Let's do everything. Chat, let's get back to the mind control thing. Let's get back to the mind control thing and hit off.
Yet there was
Plan?
not
Is that a plan? Is that a
single person
plan?
here either. Feeling a wave of
What was the
desperation,
Path? What was the
Stanley
path to get to the
decided
mind
go
control
up
thing?
to his boss's
We go-
coming to
yes,
a
okay, we go up.
Stanley walked upstairs to
Yep,
his
yep,
boss's
yep, yep,
office.
Can we open this door still? Okay, we can. Okay, we go to the office.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze.
I can't remember what the
in his
code was.
tracks.
29
Not a living
or
soul anywhere.
7?
Could he really be all
No.
alone?
Chat, what was the code?
This
You guys
was too
remember?
much for- What could it mean? Was it as Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety.
Okay,
isn't
open it,
healthy,
bro.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward.
Dude, this game-
into the opened passage.
Dude, they thought of everything in this game. Okay, so we go down. We go down. We're going to the mind control thing and we're turning it off this time. That's the one other like major ending that I can think of that would probably be like completely different than what we've seen. I'm sure
Stanley
there's
walked
plenty of
straight
other
ahead
things
through
we
the
haven't
large
done though.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
What a cool game, bro. There's gotta be something you can do to get out of this place if you hit on, but I have no idea how. I actually genuinely tried last time.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never
Okay,
again
we're hitting
exert its
off.
terrible power.
Do I win? Oh. Hello? Wait, hold on, just in case the brightness is bugged again. I don't want to miss anything.
Blackness.
No.
And a
I
rising-
should have waited 2 seconds longer for the guy to say blackness.
Chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Is this the freedom ending?
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Yo.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wow.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Do you think we're gonna go back to that room?
The immense possibility
That, like, museum?
of a new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I bet we're gonna spawn in the museum. Beat the game. Oh, wait, so we didn't actually beat it before. That is like the normal ending. Dude, W game, man. I'm sure there's a lot more. We only got 3 out of the 10 achievements. YouTube, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys come watch these things live. It's much more raw live. I think more entertaining. Click the link in my description. Slam Keys on Twitch. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next YouTube video.